Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Friday, April 6, 2018. I am the Drunk Pokeroo, and it is beer time. It is also Brother Mike's birthday. He's not here. He's out with his wife and his family tonight. What are you, crazy? This guy's 40th birthday. Happy birthday, Brother Mike. Hopefully we'll get you back here, or maybe come over to your place soon, and we'll shoot another video, because I got some funky beers for you to try. And it's always fun. It's always fun. And then we just drink whiskey, and it gets, brotherly crazy, but I miss him a lot. So happy birthday to Brother Mike if you see him out in the wild. So tonight, I just figured I got a lot of work coming in the next 2 weeks, and that's cool. It's just what you do, It's life. Life sometimes means you got to work a lot. So I want to have a beer that I already know and love, because that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like I want something that speaks to me and says, I'm here for you, buddy. I know you need me, and I'm here for you wherever you are in Ontario. And I say this a lot. I've gotten in many arguments about this. Probably. And my buddy Adam will fight you on it too. Best pale ale in Ontario. This beer has traveled all over the globe. Canadians and Ontarians, I should say, who are Canadians as well, take this with them when they travel more than any other craft beer. Canuck Pale Ale from Great Lakes Brewery. Why do they take it? Because it's iconic. It is Canadian. It's Canadian in its very essence, and it's one of the finest goddamn beers you're going to find in the province. And you can find it everywhere, and that is part of the deal, my friends. This is one of the go-to beers for a lot of my friends who drink beer, craft beer and otherwise. I took this to Quebec when we went to Quebec, and I took it up to the top of the Plains of Abraham and drank it out of the can, kind of warm, and still loved it. 5.2%, 35 IBUs, available everywhere, fresh as hell. This one was canned 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I think it was, when we bought it, so it's had another week on it. And that's fine. I don't care. It's still fresh as hell. It's a beautiful beer. It pours with that kind of cloudy, golden color, the head, the thick, fluffy, or thick white head that GLB is known for, and then you get grapefruit, mango, and pine off the top. I mean, I don't drink a lot of beer. That's a misnomer of me that I drink a lot of beer. I don't. I usually have 1 or 2, maybe 3 a day. But I do drink every day. And I sometimes like to have a beer that I don't have to talk about because I already talked about it. But I'm talking about this one again. Cheers to Great Lakes for the best regularly available pale ale in Ontario. Hands down. Cheers. So it's after 9 o'clock. That's my first sip of beer. And dear Lord, I could say that if my first sip of beer most days was Great Lakes Canuck Pale Ale, I'd be a happy man. It is a finely tuned. They have this dialed in. It is on point every time. And that's something. Consistency. Consistency of product across the board. Like grapefruit, mango, pine, a little bit of peach. A beautiful bitterness, a beautifully toasted malt body. It is just frigging, you know what I mean? It's one of those beers that goes under the radar so much because we're always chasing the next big thing, which is fine, and that's part of the fun of craft beer. Don't get me wrong. I do it as much as everybody. But let's take a moment to remember some of the best goddamn beers that are in the province that you can buy everywhere. Great bars, LCBOs. Go to the brewery. So that's the first beer tonight. I'm going to be back with another one because that's the kind of night I'm having tonight, because I want to have a really good night, but I also want to keep the ABV a little low because it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. So I want to get stuff that I know I love, because sometimes that's the kind of night you got to have. Sometimes you want to drink beers that you goddamn love, and that's a good thing too. It's not always about the new one. Sometimes it's about going, I need this beer because I trust this beer. And when you trust your beer, and you trust the consistency, and you trust the people that make it, and you know that you're going to get the same thing time after time after time, there is something to be said about that. I'm passionate tonight because I'm staring 11 straight days at work in the face, and I'm okay with that because that's just part of what I do, right? And that's not a big deal. That's not the big deal to me. The big deal to me tonight, though, is that I got home and I thought to myself, I need something for me. It took me an hour to figure it out, and I got it. I got the beers I want to drink tonight. I got the beers I want to share with you guys. So you can find this everywhere in Ontario, my friends. If you haven't had it, you need to. And if you've had it before, you need to have it again. And you've probably got it in your fridge if you're a guy like me. Cheers, my friends, to Great Lakes, to Canuck Pale Ale. Tonight's when you just want to have a goddamn beer that you know and love. Cheers. Gordie! Damn, that's good.